Let's take a strain. That was a quick 30 seconds. Do you want to bring it in? Thank you. No.
Hi everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We got the echo.
Got the echo from over there, and I can hear it even better. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us in this live, all three of you for now. As we've said, if you can share. The more people we get, the more interaction we get on this, and the better it's going to be for you and for us. Obviously, my name's Jay, and this is, of course, Jared.
Hello, everybody. You will obviously recognise us by now. We've been doing quite a few of these, I think.
Quite a few, yeah.
So good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Like we say, if you don't mind just sharing out for us, get some more people involved with us, because we're going to feel the energy tonight. I think we're in for a good night.
Isn't it?
We weren't actually going to do a vigil this evening, but it feels like that might be what could be happening. Also, we do have some cards tonight as well, so we can do something with them a bit later on, I think. Then we'll give you a go as well, because you know you
did them quickly the other week after we'd done something like this.
No, I mean you need to do a card for someone.
Me?
Yeah. So everyone, as you know, obviously, before we do get into our live feed this evening, people do know obviously I go to a development class with Denise. So can we send also some love out and healing thoughts for Denise, because as I mentioned last week, she's not been too well at the minute. So we do send our love, Denise, and we do hope you get better very, very soon. Also, that's what I was going to say. So obviously, a lot of you know I do go to a development class. So I have opened up this evening, so we'll see what happens. But even you said the energies.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before. Whenever we do anything, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a live, or whether we're even just talking about it. I mean, when I have my reading with Denise, I get a headache, and it's a really bad headache. I mean, I've taken medication now, so hopefully it's going to go. But I'm sweating like there's no tomorrow, and it's cold in here.
It is cold in here.
I haven't got the heating on.
You won't put it on. I said I was a bit chill.
I did say I put it on, but I'm really hot. But to touch me, I'm freezing. Feel my forehead. I'm a bit sweaty, but I'm really cold and clammy. It's either that or I'm going to have a heart attack. I don't think so. No. But yeah, it's just very weird. And I've got butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah, well, because I had to shoot off quickly, so I did open up before obviously I got here, and I could just feel the energy, and all I kept feeling was love, and healing. So, which is absolutely fantastic. So we'll say hello to who we've got on at the minute. So Carl is on with us this evening.
Good evening, Carl.
Buddy. How are you doing? Hope you're very well. Also, this will be the last live feed until 2020, until the 2021 of January.
The worst year ever.
And one we will never forget.
Yeah, definitely.
We had Betty on as well. So Betty, good evening.
Betty.
She messaged us 4 hours ago, said she'll be watching. And we also have Carl with us this evening. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Carl.
So everyone, like you say, if you don't mind just sharing, get some more people involved with us. Also, if you do have any questions this evening, please do get them in, because your input helps us so much more, and your involvement, it builds up the energy as well. And anything you want to know, anything you'd like to tell us, any stories. Like you say, we have Carl on, who is a paranormal investigator himself and does a lot of investigations, been on a lot. So we'll have plenty of things to tell us about, and he will be joining us in the new year when we get obviously sorted. So that is exciting. Excuse me. Oh, we are also live on YouTube this evening as well.
Oh, right.
Which is the first time. So we are live on our YouTube page. So good evening, YouTube.
Good evening.
So, Jay, you did want to speak about tonight because you've had some things happen.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I wasn't on last week's live because I ended up having to go to work, unfortunately.
So I had the...
you had the pleasure of doing it all on your own.
It was interesting to say the least.
But over the last, I would say, 4 or 5 days, little things. I've not heard many noises. We've mentioned before about somebody mentioned that there's somebody stood by the window.
Yes, Denise, that was.
It was, yeah. The lady stood by the window. My dog normally sits with me on the sofa all the time, but she's taken to being on the floor a lot.
Yeah.
She doesn't come and sit next to me, but she sleeps here.
Just
by the window, right where you are.
Has she moved now?
Or she's there, because she has her legs there. But she normally lies right in front of the window, and she's looking up as if someone's talking to her.
So we'll just show you quickly, because we are next to the window. We had a change of... I hope this is going to work. This could go so wrong. I hope this... we have had a change of scenery this week. So here's a window, as you can see. And Jay's wonderful Christmas tree. There we go. Just so Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. Like I say, she's normally on the sofa with me every night when I come home from work. She closes up with me on the sofa and doesn't only move like she's going to tell me she needs to go out or she goes for something to eat, but she's sleeping there, and it's like she's looking up like this all the time. This one's talking to her, and I have had. It's weird because I've got no windows open.
No,
because mine is a cold flat unless you've got the heating on.
Yeah,
but bulbs are moving, just like individual ones. No, not now.
Oh, sorry.
I was sat there and you can hear that tree move and look, and then there's a bulb swinging.
Well, as soon as we got here, because we've been out today, haven't we? See family, to drop some stuff off. But when we did get back, your Christmas tree had moved. Well,
the angel on the top,
which is on a. I can't spin the camera again, unfortunately. But it is like on a chest of drawers, and
yeah, it's a tree about this big. It's not only a little one, and it's been sat there for 2 weeks now. Never moved.
And the angel
had sort of gone from doing that to looking like that, twisted, sort of
looking towards the door. Was it not towards?
No, it was looking this way.
Oh, was it? Sorry,
looking this way.
That's very strange.
I haven't got a clue.
And then, also, while I was in the kitchen while he was making brews,
the delivery card that just fell from nowhere.
Yeah, well, we don't
even clue where that's come from.
There was nothing like that.
There's nothing there. I haven't had any deliveries. Well, I have, but I've got the delivery, so there's no reason why I would have a card saying we've missed you, because I've had nothing like that. So that just appeared. Well, I was making a coffee, wasn't I?
Yeah, because I was already stuck in that corner, and there was
that was very, very strange.
Yeah, it was very.
Who's laughing at us?
Cheers for the laughing first. Much appreciated.
So yeah, it's like little things like that, but I've not heard as much out there recently, but it is sort of around here.
Yeah.
And cold blasts are there and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's rather strange.
So it's very, very strange.
Well, a lot of people who have watched the videos with us when we've done the videos here have picked up on quite a few things, haven't they? So again, like you say, when it comes to possibly doing a bit of something like that a bit later on, please do get your comments in of what you're feeling. I'm just reading some comments, you see, just in case we miss anything. Yeah, okay, we're all good. We're all up to date. We're all good. Just because we have had an issue in the past.
We have, yeah.
Comments don't always come up. So does anyone have any questions for us this evening? Anything you'd like to know, any advice you'd like, or any stories you'd like to share with us? Please do comment them below. Also, everyone, just to remind you, our Facebook page, Paranormal Living Podcast, it's actually changed now. I do really need to edit that. It's now facebook.com/paranormal living. Podcast is now obviously not there anymore.
All right, okay.
I've realised that after I've just put it.
I'm getting close.
Twitter, you get us on Twitter, Paranormal Live 20, and YouTube, which obviously we are on this evening, Paranormal Living TV. So, Audrey, good evening. Welcome,
Audrey.
Thank you for joining us. Audrey did message us. I think it was right at the beginning when we first started the podcast. You okay? What's up? He's on edge, all right?
Sorry. I thought I just heard somebody say something.
No, it could. There is a slight, obviously.
No, it was over there.
All right, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. That's why it was like that. Because I was looking to see where the dog was. Sorry about that. Probably nothing.
Carla's messaged us. Had a cold blast of air as well, and I've had my name being shouted. Was that tonight, or was that in a? I'm just covering my mouth while I'm talking now. Was that tonight you felt that, or is that on a previous investigation? Because we have when we've done the vigils in the past, we have quite a lot of interaction, didn't we? Have people coming with names and things. Yeah. Carl, let us know what you're feeling. Audrey, like I say, good evening. Welcome this evening. I do hope you enjoy the live feed, the last live feed for before Christmas. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? This year's. One thing I will say, everyone, just thank you very much for being a part of Paranormal Living. The podcast, especially the podcast, has gone absolutely fantastic. We've got listeners from all around the world now. So, thank you very much for getting involved with us. And of course, on the Facebook page, for all your comments, question of the week. I just remembered question of the week.
Go on then. What is it?
Excuse me. I will get it up right now because I've just remembered. I always forget about question of the week because I post it like a week in advance. So I always end up missing stuff. Our question of the week was this week for asking people to send in pictures and videos of orbs. I did mention this last week. We have quite a bit sent in. I'm in the process of getting it all together. So then obviously after within the new year, we can get that up and get all the pictures and videos shared for everyone as well.
Good.
So we do ask for you to send your pictures and videos in, audio. anything you've got from investigations like Carl, I'm sure you've got quite a lot. We've got quite a few interesting things, haven't we, on our phones, especially from here when we've done the live feed.
Yeah.
I think was it the Halloween one we did? Because Denise was watching, weren't she? And she said
yes
about the energy between us. And then we set the phones up, and then
it was orbs galore.
Actually, I'm going to show you a picture now.
Have you actually got something there now?
I've got a picture on my phone. Yeah, like you say, I'm in the process of uploading all this for you all. Carl was yesterday and last week at home. He called Breeze and hearing someone shouting in.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Carl's just come back. Haven't missed anything. No, Carl, we're just waffling at the minute.
We are. We're just in the pro, just talking through everything, and obviously what we do have planned. And I'm just trying to find this picture. Here we go. Oh, that's what I think. So I'm sure.
Can you see that?
You can just see it. Yeah.
Just about, yeah.
Look at the size of that.
Sat where we were sat.
Yeah, that was on the first. Was it the first or the second live feed, wasn't it? And I know you got loads of orbs because our phones were in two separate ends of the room. Yeah, that was one of the orbs I did get, and it's huge. And there's nothing behind that wall. It was very, very strange. And we have another message from Audrey. I don't see orbs, but since Blackpool. All right. Okay. Wow.
Healing.
How are you finding that, Audrey? How are you finding the healing and working with that? Because I've never done healing.
No.
We've done it. You know, when I said about going to the awareness class, the old class I did go to, it is very experimental. There's a lot of different things you do with different energies, and we have done healing. It is quite interesting,
right?
Because I get everyone obviously works different, but I normally get hot hands. I think your breathing ends up the same as the person in front of you. It's really cool thing to do. My granddad used to do healing as well, so that's why I knew quite a bit about it.
Bloody scary.
What was it? What was it you felt sort of scary about, or you felt was a bit different, shall we say? Okay. Oh, Tracy, I'm a Reiki too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
I've known Tracy quite a long time.
Oh yeah. I've never done Reiki.
I've had it done.
Have you?
I've had it done, yeah. We used to have a lady that used to come in and do it to residents. And they got rid of her for a while, but then when I took over activities, she came in and she said, look, I want to come back. Do you want me to come back in?
Yeah.
And I said, so she explained exactly what it is. And she said, come upstairs. And sometimes as a woman said that to me. I went in the hair salon and she actually performed Reiki on me. And afterwards, I was like, oh my God.
So what's it consist of?
It's all to do with your aura. They don't touch you, they literally go around you and stuff like that, like in your aura. Trace, tell me if I'm wrong. But it's like your energies and things like that. But I felt so chilled out and relaxed afterwards. It was amazing.
I'll have to try that. I think the only time I've had healing was from my granddad, who's obviously been passed away quite a while. Hot hands would be good. Yeah, my hands are always hot, always warm. Always got warm hands.
Oh wow.
Audrey now working with psychic surgeons. Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
Well, that's I watched a documentary about someone who did that. I think it was a lady in Russia. She must have only been about 18, 19. But she was doing obviously these psychic surgeries. And people go back to the doctor and it's like, you're cleared up, like what have you done? Just amazing what working with spirit and the energies and things. I think it's fantastic what you can do. And again, it's another it's another evidence of spirit being around us and working with us.
Yeah.
And chakras.
That's it. Sorry.
I didn't really know much about chakras until I went to, now I'm with Denise. We did a full thing about chakras. And obviously when you open up, you switch on. Well, we did it, didn't we? We did an investigation, we opened the chakras and stuff. I find it, now since I started doing that though, I find when I open up, it's a lot stronger. And spirit comes in a lot stronger.
Yeah.
So I do have a question for Carl. Have you had anything else happen, buddy, recently? Because of course. Let us know if you've had anything else happen, buddy. Spirit box.
We haven't. I've been looking at them though.
Yeah.
Bloody expensive.
The ones
that I've looked at.
Yeah, we did say that if you look for anything with the word of paranormal at the end of it, the prices skyrocket.
Yeah. I mean, I have tried because you brought in, didn't you? You brought a little. I'll get it now.
Yeah, the little recorder.
Yeah. Joe brought a little dictaphone sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I could get EVPs. Now I have used it. I've sat on the stairs and when I've heard different sounds and I've recorded, but I've not got anything yet.
Right.
Bear in mind, I'm deaf.
Well, there is.
But if I put it in, I can hear it now. But I've been sat here like that, with it right to my ear.
Yeah.
But no, I've not got anything yet. But I will keep trying it, definitely. I've been asking like names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we did have something weird happen early, didn't we? When I lit the candle. I always light a candle. Every night I have a candle lit. And we lit this candle, and there's no breeze in the flat whatsoever.
Even though it's a bit chilly, there's not actually a breeze.
Well, you're saying it's chilly. I'm sweating.
Absolutely. I got a lot of cold energy.
The candle was going absolutely crazy, and then when I asked it to stop, it stopped. And then we started asking for it to show us what was yes, what was no. So no was fast, yes was still, wasn't it?
And I wonder. And before people say, "Oh, it's just a candle flickering," it was still for literally about 10 seconds. It was. If a candle's going to stay still, it's going to end up, within a second or two.
Yeah,
so it's a little breeze.
Still again now.
But it was still for quite some time.
It's off.
But yeah, it was very.
It was very.
I do like the candles. Actually, working with candles. I've, like getting them to dance and stuff with the energy. I think it's really cool. Excuse me. Only just started to do this. It's amazing what energy comes from my hands. Wow. Audrey, you did message us, didn't you, about the healing hands, asking if you had healing hands. I'm sure it was. Comment that to let me know, because I think if it is that question, because then we said about going to the local church or to a class, like an awareness class to work with it. Now, I'm sure it was Audrey. Back to the spirit box. Sorry, it is something we will be investing in. We did have quite a few investigations planned towards the end of the year. Ancient Rain was one, and a couple of hotels in Blackpool, but unfortunately, obviously everything what's happening is what was that? Was that me tapping on the table? But obviously everything's been postponed and everything. So our investigations will start from February at the minute. So we will be investing in some new equipment, and then episode 1 official of Paranormal Living will be released. So that will be one of the episodes we will be releasing.
Paranormal Living TV.
Yes. So which is exciting because we did a quick story. We did an investigation. Oh, God.
Sorry, we're both reading a comment that just popped up.
We did an investigation back. It was when everything was okay, wasn't it? I went to one of the hotels, and so we did a full night. We must have been there 5 hours. I was drained by the end of it, and the energy. We didn't really have much physical activity happen, but the energies. I was near enough crying. One of the guys who owns the hotel was crying.
I got angry.
You got angry, and
for those that know me, I don't. It takes a lot to make me angry. But
I knew nothing about this place, so and then I give out a few things I picked up on, which turned out to be right. And the weirdest thing has happened since we downloaded all the footage. Half of the footage doesn't work, and I don't know why, because everything else is fine, but half of it was.
It's weird because I played it on my phone until I sent it to you, so I got rid of it.
Yeah. And now, lo and behold,
and I could
try it 3 times as well.
It works on my phone, fine. But then when I sent it to you, for some reason, nothing's working.
It was very bizarre. It was
very strange.
So unfortunately, I'm sort of one thing. But it was at the point, I think, was it when you was doing your own vigil? I think it was at that point when
the balls smashing and stuff.
Yeah, because I went into one of the rooms, you went into a room, the lads went into another room, didn't we? And we all calling out. And the bits of footage we do have, you see there was a lot of energy, like I said, the orbs. The best bit actually of the night was when we did the vigil in where the bar is, the area, like the dining room, because that's when it went crazy. That's when, like you said, one of the lads were crying, weren't he?
Yeah.
It was
hysterical, wasn't it?
Oh, it was crazy. But unfortunately, after the footage, for whatever reason, I do not know, does not seem to work, and I'm absolutely gutted about it. Sharon, how are you doing? You okay? I hope you're well. I've seen you for a long time. Sharon is the mother of one of my friends who unfortunately passed away back a few years ago. Unfortunately, I've never had a message from James. My mum has, though. My mum had a read. I don't think it was long after he passed. I can't exactly remember the message, but it did come through, and it was something to do with baking, because James used to like to bake. And he did. And before he passed away, he set up a page called Bullis Bakery. And my mum was helping him, bake the cakes. And and I'm sure it was something like that come through. But yeah, unfortunately, I've never had a message from him. But I do know sometimes it takes a while for people to come through, because there was, when I was at the spiritualist church, someone said that think they never heard from the mum, and like after 25 years, the mum actually come through. So I think it's energies in it.
Of course it is, yeah.
And I know a lot of the time, like you have, your dad comes through, or I and my granddad. So that is the main bulk of the message. Because I said to you, when my granddad come through on your readings, people going, "Oh, here we go, here's an opening. I'm going to come and say something."
But is that, I mean, like you said, when I had my reading, I mean, yes, I've done readings before, my dad's come through, but it's not been like it was when I had it with Denise the other week. Because Denise, it was literally with my dad for an hour.
Yeah. And my granddad quit the bob.
And your granddad popped up. But it's been, God, wow, 92 when my dad passed away. So nearly, what, 30 years?
Yeah.
Nearly 30 years ago. And he was saying to Denise, how can I do this? How am I talking to you? How can you hear me? And that sort of thing. So it's taken him that long to come through properly, but he still didn't understand how he could do it.
Yeah.
Or how he was getting messages to me and stuff.
It confuses me. That's me sat here. Never mind when you do get over there.
Yeah.
But when, like you said, Denise is part of our team now. She is our resident medium. So again, for those, I just send your love out to Denise. Obviously, like I mentioned, she's not well at the minute. But the evidence she gives is so accurate.
Absolutely.
And it's not just saying something. The specific details, which is what it is. It's all about evidence. It's always about specific things, what no one else could physically ever know. And when you get that message, you just know in your heart, don't you? So Sharon, I do hope you're well. I sing you my love, and I hope you have a great Christmas. All right, I can't. Yes, being out for a walk the other day and heard someone asking, "Can you help me?" Looked around and there was no one there, but I kept hearing it. I stopped and sat down on the bench and helped a spirit lady pass on. Oh wow! Oh, that's cool. Whereabouts was you, Carl? Whereabouts have you been walking? Sorry, we are trying to catch up with these comments. They got coming in a bit faster now compared to last week.
Keep them coming, though. Yes. Keep them coming.
Any questions? Anything? Any stories?
I wasn't on.
I know you. I was the favourite. One thing I used to experience was before my nephew was born. I used to hear a little boy say my name in the distance. It's like Jared. Okay. Just like, but it was so clear. It was all weird. It used to, and I turned around thinking, "Oh, there must be a kid playing or whatever, outside the house or something." Yeah. Have you ever heard anything?
Well, today, I mean, like Jared said earlier, I went over to see my family today. Well, we all did, didn't we? Yeah, to drop some stuff, drop Christmas stuff off and everything. And went to my mum's, and my mum lives alone, just her and the dog. But I went in the hallway, didn't I? And everyone was like, "Where are you going?" And I swear to God, a woman shouted, "Hello." Yes. Because I thought it was my auntie. My auntie wasn't coming to my mum's. I had to go over to her to drop her stuff off. Yeah. But I swear to God, I heard a woman just go, "Hello," in my mum's flat. That's weird. Yeah. So, I've heard my name a few times. Yeah, it's very strange. Very, very strange.
But in the crazy situation. Trace said, "Well done, Carl." Teresa, I hope you're well. Welcome this evening. For those who may not know Teresa has joined us on quite a few live feeds, especially the videos, and come up with some absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's Teresa that told us about William and Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was she on when we talked about?
Were you on the other week? We were talking about William Henry.
Because we did some. You did some research, didn't you?
Yeah.
And found out William Henry was a gentleman who used to. He was a mayor.
William
of Blackpool,
Henry Cock was the first mayor of Blackpool, and he lived here for a while. When it was because this has been. I found out something else this week. It's been a board and lodgings building since, it was on the 1901 census.
Oh, right, okay.
That it was a boarding place. And he lived here. And Cocker Street's named after him, as is Cocker Square. And he went to Paris and got the original plans for the Blackpool Tower.
Yeah.
As it's based on the
Was he mayor 3 times of Blackpool?
He was mayor 3 times of Blackpool. His name was William Henry Cocker. And Teresa kept saying she's got in a Harry or a Henry, didn't she? Do you remember? I've
just remembered as well. Teresa did say as well about the lady looking at the window in the kitchen. Do you remember? She said about the lady.
What?
I genuinely heard something on the landing.
Okay.
About the lady, and obviously since then we just found out that there is a lady here.
Yeah, yeah.
Where the window is, because there's a port. Did you say like a porthole? Where it is?
Mm.
Yeah, looking at us. Audrey, I remember when you sang at Blackpool, you were amazing. And you said your grandma was with you. Oh, thank you. I'm very much appreciated. Yeah, I know it's sort of off thing, but the one song I
just read Tracy's. Sorry.
One of the things is I always sing a song when I do Elvis, which is Unchained Melody, which is my Nana and Granda's song. And I will tell you a little story. One of the last times I did it, obviously because I really gigged this year, as I was singing the song, I sort of go into my own, just drift off, I guess. And I saw my Nana and Granda dancing. Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah. Oh, don't start us off.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Carl, it was on the prom near the Metropole Hotel.
I thought that's near me.
Yeah, he's literally down the road.
It's literally
That's
2
one of
minutes walk away
that's
from
like
where
one
I
of the oldest hotels around here, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It
this
used to be one of the hotels in Blackpool.
Nice.
Read this one.
OMG, my hotel was part of his house. It was haunted.
So were you near Bankhay Street then? Because that's where his original place was.
Is that William?
Yeah. Yeah, because he gave up part of his property to become what is now, I think it's on Bankhay Street, what's now part of the Tower Building and stuff.
Right, okay.
I think if that's right.
Yeah. Teresa, yes, I picked up on William and Henry. Also said it would have been a B&B.
Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm. And it did. We did find obviously that.
Yeah, it's been a lodging building all those years.
Thank you for tuning back in and joining us, Teresa. Thank you, everyone.
Exchange Street, the side of the house. Sorry, I'm jumping. It was Exchange Street. Side of the house was Cocker Street. I know that street. I know that house as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that's where Rita lives on there.
He was on my deeds. Wow.
Bloody hell. Yeah, because he owned property all around here.
Yeah.
And there was him, and Mr. Dixon, Mr. Banks, and Mr. Lord.
Which is what the streets
we now have Dixon Road,
yeah.
Cocker Street, Bank Street,
and
Lord
got
Street.
Funny feeling. Oh dear. Oh, that's absolutely amazing. I was in the middle bit of the house as my hotel. I can tell you a few stories. Oh, please do share with us, Teresa. If it's not too much.
Tracy, that's not Teresa.
Oh, sorry, because I was looking at two things. Tracy, I do apologise. The writing's a lot smaller this evening. I did say I should have brought my glasses today.
You did, yeah.
I did. Teresa has said, I just got in bed the other night. I live alone. And after 5 minutes, I heard my dad say, hello, Teresa. My dad passed away 8 years ago. I'm always talking to him. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's nice.
You know, them situations when they happen, I think it's beautiful. You know, like just giving that confirmation that they are there.
Yeah.
I think, you know, that smells in it when you smell specific perfume or aftershave and certain. Have you ever had, you know, like noises like that, or
I've never had the smells sort of thing. No, I've never had anything like that. Like remembering perfumes or cigarette, because I know some people get cigarette smoke, don't they? Or cigar smoke. I've never had anything like that.
Have you heard your dad speak to you though, or heard his voice?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Mine's more. See, when we was talking about this, you hear more, don't you? You can pick up on voices and things a lot more, as I guess visually see things more. But I do remember smelling my nana's perfume. I've had that in the past. I remember once sat with my granddad in the front room and I smelled my Auntie Ivy's perfume, and she'd been passed a long time. But because I don't really remember her because she was always out, but I always remember the perfume. You always had that distinctive smell. And actually, I've just reminded, when I was in Cyprus 2 years ago, I was sat in my flat and thought, I'll do a meditation because I had nothing to do. And I smelled my granddad's tobacco. And this tobacco is from America, and it's like cherry. There's this cherry.
All right, okay.
It's just a very distinctive smell. And I kept smelling it, and then it'd go, and then it'd come back. So I walked out naturally onto my balcony to see, and I was just like in this flat on my own. There was no one downstairs, no one around. Yeah, and my granddad, this really strong, distinctive smell, this cherry tobacco. Yeah, that was cool. He was on my deeds. Tracy has put, we had a maid that opened and shut doors. My bed lifted up and my ex got pushed. Wow. Yeah.
I didn't even know you lived over here. Well, not round near me anyway.
Wow.
Small world, isn't it?
I know. I don't know how I'd cope in them situations.
Yeah, that is a bit.
I've never been in that situation, so I was there. Spirit wasn't made. Wow. Playful, but they didn't like my ex. Lol. She ended up taking money from the hotel.
Glad the ghost pushed her.
Must have been a warning. That could
have been, yeah.
You do get these odd signs from Spirit. Aunt James is with us. Hi, buddy.
Hey,
Welcome this evening.
where's Kerry? Get Kerry on.
Aunt has had some amazing things happen. He shared some fantastic stories with us as well.
Yeah.
So everyone, we wasn't going to. It's more of a Q&A this evening, but we have got a bit of a setup to do a little vigil. How long? I don't know how long it'll be live because is it 5 minutes fast?
It's nearly 25 to 10. So we've been on 35 minutes.
All right. So yeah, we got. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere just yet, but we are. Thank you for the love heart, like, and even the laughing face. I do appreciate it because you've taken the time to come on the feed and give us an extra view. So win-win.
Don't forget, keep sharing.
Yes,
get as many
please
people
do
on as
share.
we possibly can.
Yes, and we want some more stories and more questions from you.
Yeah, I want to hear from you.
So I did say I do have some cards with me this evening. For some reason, I just keep shuffling while they're in my
You've been sat there
yeah,
those for ages.
I don't realise what I'm doing. So I've never done the cards over Facebook. I've obviously read your cards and done a few readings for people like that, but I've never done it over, obviously, stream. So we will give that go. We'll give that go a bit later on for you as well. All right, Teresa. I actually saw my spirit guide once. It was after I had left my house. Blessed by the vicar. 5 days later, my spirit guide shown herself to me. She just looked so human. A beautiful Jamaican young lady around 13 years old. She had the most beautiful smile. I will never forget her. Wow. Have you ever seen your spirit guide?
No, but do you remember? Because, like we said, we're not mediums. Yes, I hear stuff and I've seen stuff. And remember
We've had
that night
experiences.
that I said I was trying to open up?
Yeah.
And I just kept getting the name Sandy.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah, I do.
I said I could see a figure in front of me, something coming towards me, and I could see that it just kept saying Sandy, Sandy, Sandy. So whether Sandy is my spirit guide, I don't know. I've never heard it since or seen anything. But I've not opened up properly since.
Yeah, for me, I've only ever seen my guide twice, and it's a gentleman, and he's bald, but he has like a hood on, like a monk. But I've only seen his face twice, and it's as clear. It's literally there. It's clear as day. But that's when I've been doing the really deep meditations.
Right.
But only twice, and I don't know who he is. I've never had his name, but obviously presuming that he is obviously one of my guides. And he was. I think we'd done a guided meditation to meet your spirit guide, and that was the first time I'd seen him. But yeah, I don't know who he is, but he looks like a monk because he has like the hood up. But his face is he does have a bald head, but his face was clear as day. Yeah, it was just quite interesting. Anyone else who's on this evening had any experience with the spirit guides or have an idea who the spirit guides is or any stories about the spirit guides? Please do comment them in. Audrey would love a card. So yeah, I will let you read this comment and I'll shuffle the card.
So Ant said he had a strange one the other night, 2 nights in a row.
So we've changed computer screen today, so it's kind of a lot smaller.
He had a strange one for you the other night, 2 nights in a row. I would be feeling fine, but heading up to put our son to bed, I would start to feel nauseous on the corridor outside your room. Just came out of nowhere. Now that's similar to what I've been saying then, isn't it? Because that's how I feel. I get a headache and I feel sick.
Oh wow,
it's weird.
Yeah. I'm just shuffling the cards just so.
Yeah. Carl said his spirit guide said his name was Michael.
Oh, okay. Do you have any idea who he is, or if he's human, or is he an animal? Or
because I said there could be animals, can't there? Could be anything.
I remember someone telling me that an elephant, what looked like an elephant.
Really?
Yeah. And because I think some people have experiences, and the spirit guides can look a bit freaky. Maybe look a bit, like you say, freaky, and then they change to something what you may find. A bit.
Tracy said if she could have a card as well, but soon because she has to be up at 6:30.
I'm just waiting for the card to jump out.
Teresa has done some research on the grounds of her house. It was built which is only about 40 years old anyway, I found that there were slaves working in the fields where our house was built.
Oh, wow.
That's trees.
We'll come back to that in just a sec. Audrey, I do have a card for you. Like you said, this is new to me, or doing it over line. So obviously, this is what you call fledgling, which is where you maybe put on like to work with spirit, but it's, you know, you're not fully developed. It's, you know, it's a work in progress. So your card is Eight of Error, which is a study card. I don't tend to read the bottom. It's always go off your gut feeling. But with this card, I feel that obviously you have mentioned about spirit being around you and the healing, but this the gentleman on the card, if you can see, is studying. So obviously you mentioned about working with healing. So it is time to obviously start studying more, I'd say, and spirit being around you are coming in stronger, which means you will probably carry on with the development and what's the word to say? It will come in stronger, and obviously then you'll climb up the ladder. I think that's the best way, because in the back of the card, if you see, there is a staircase, so it is a matter of like one step at a time. But when you do get to the top of the stairs, that's when obviously everything will be put together in what's the word? Can't talk again tonight, can I? That's when everything will sort of come together and things will be seen a lot clearer. Because as you get to the next level, so as like you say in levels, it's another learning process, because obviously we never stop learning, but you will be up to that next level where you'll be able to develop a lot more and things will become clearer. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Also,
I think so.
I'm a nightmare for doubting, sort of doubting, aren't I? Audrey, I hope that was okay for you. Tracy, I will do that for you now. I'll get Audrey has put my spirit guide is an Irishman. I call him Jamesy boy. That's brilliant. I feel my guide is on my right side of my head. He's here with me. Oh wow, that's fantastic. Carlos put, when I was doing a meditation, he was human, bathed in white light. He said he was a high spirit of the highest
sounds like he's an angel.
Oh wow. Audrey, can you let me know if that was okay? Like you said, this is what we call fledgling, just for those. Who's this card for? I forgot.
Tracy.
Was it Tracy? Okay.
Maybe that one then.
This is the one what jumped out. Thank you. I'm learning something new every week from our mentor. There we go. I think that sort of summed up what you did previously say as well. So I do hope that was okay for you. Tracy. Here we go. I'll just get your comment up for me. So you've got this card which is called the Leap of Faith. I'm going to ask, do you have any animals? Or do you know of any spirit animals around you? Excuse me. Oh. Don't suppose you've been suffering with indigestion by any chance. Just like, you know, when you get the like bubble. So with this card, there's a lot of green, which is earth, and it's keeping yourself grounded. And I feel like the roots from your feet in the ground, you know, keeping yourself grounded. And obviously with the dog, I'm not sure if you have a dog. If not, it could be more of
she works too much.
The dog being around you could be also your spirit guide, which is man's best friend, and it will go wherever you need to go. That dog will follow you, no matter if it's good, bad, ugly. The dog will always stay with you. So again, it's spirit constantly with you and being around you, and obviously with your spiritual pathway or the journey you are on. And are they roses? They look like roses. Did you say they look like roses?
Yeah.
Roses. Can you take? Oh, it could be also the name Rose. Either pink roses if it's a significant, or rose as well. And with this leap of card faith as well, I don't suppose you've been possibly thinking about changing your job or I know you just said obviously that you've been working too much, but maybe a change of pathway, even if it's just moving house, or you've been thinking about something, but it's time to take that leap of faith. You know, have faith, and sometimes things can be off-putting. You know, where you're in two minds: do I go this way, that way, or do I go that way? But whatever road you decide to take that leap, and you will get to that way you need to be. And I hope that works for you. But do take that leap of faith. Do it now, because sometimes it could come to the point where you think, maybe I should have done that earlier. But where you need to be, you will get there. So I hope that makes sense for you. What?
You just got a tattoo for a dad, and it's a rose.
Oh, you're joking. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Oh, that was fantastic. I hope that card made sense for you. Also, I kept doing this with my hands. So I don't. but that could also be sometimes when you overthink things, you're like, should I do that? Should I do that? But I was
Yeah.
just doing this. I don't know if that means something to you. But I don't know. I just kept doing that. It's weird because that's not
I would say you don't normally do something like that. I've never
Mr.
seen that
Burns.
anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Weird. I hope that made sense for you, Tracy. Yeah, he loved roses.
Mm.
Yeah, so definitely. What you feel, go for it. Definitely, just go for it. I hope that, like you say, I hope that was okay with you. And I'll send you my love to Audrey and Tracy for the card.
Looking for
Oh,
a
right,
job.
okay. Oh, thank you. Like you said, just to everyone, just remember, spirit is around you and they will help you. Even if you can't always know they're always there, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Teresa. Sorry, guys, I've just got to mention, I'm sensing a male named George. He's around 64 years old. He's stood behind the guy in the glasses. I'm so sorry. Jay.
Jay,
I can say that.
you can take George.
Yeah.
So why is he stood behind me?
Really might because.
Yeah. It was about that as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was. I can take that, Teresa. Shall I get there? Names up for us. There we go. So you can die. Don't forget our names. Yeah, George, I can take that, Teresa. That was my uncle. That's all I'm saying. So everybody, anyone else would like a card? Let me know. Like you say, they are here, and I thought we'd try something a bit different tonight, especially being the last one before Christmas. We thought have a bit of fun, and it's nice to see. I know obviously we don't have it's not always about the size of the audience; it's about the company, and you've all been so vocal. So thank you so much, everybody. Anyone else like a card or any stories they'd like to share with us, or anything, any questions they have, and very very soon. In the next 15 minutes, we will get set up for this live video.
Okay.
Oh, hey, JLo. I remember now. just remember the 2 J's.
Yeah.
It's easiest there. Okay, we have Viv Thompson. Do you know Viv?
Hi, Viv.
Do you know Viv?
Yeah.
Hi, Viv. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in this evening and joining us on Paranormal Living. Well, I'll shuffle these cards for you. I'll see where we go. You run out of coffee. I've run out of tea. Okay. We have 2 cards there. I'll keep shuffling. Tracy, thank you very much. Thank you for coming on this evening and joining in with us. And I hope the card was okay for you and everything made sense.
Stay safe.
Love and light. And adios.
See you later.
It's always my sign off,
Isn't it? Adios.
Adios. It's Elvis.
I said it at work the other week.
Did you?
When I got home. Adios.
Okay. Back to Viv. So I'm just in the process of shuffling the cards. So I do find it because obviously I've never done it this way. I prefer to be sat with physically someone across. When like you, for example, you touch the cards, you choose them specific cards. But as always, the card, what you need, will come out for you, I'm sure. Jay, do you want to read that comment while I'm still shuffling?
Liam, good evening.
Good evening,
Liam Hall.
Oh.
Evening, chat. Oh, God. There's the card. It's just jumped out. How would you suggest I communicate with my spirit guide? I've never thought too much into it and never had any feelings as if one is around.
Well, Liam, we'll come back to that. I'll just do this card quickly and then we'll come back to you. Viv, I'll just get you back up on here. So you have got the 6 of Raphael. And again, very... Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to let this... there we go. That's as clear as I can get it. There's a lot of green. That's a lot of earth, which is also a healing colour. Excuse me, again. Viv, have you been suffering issues with your left knee or one of your knees or anyone around you? Because my knee's just twinging, there.
Yeah.
Is that where your cartilage is, isn't it? That one just underneath your knee, my knee's twinging like that. So also with this, on this card, you do have the river. I call it the river of life behind you, which is very, very steady and very calm at the minute, which is a blessing. Which is you're smooth sailing at the minute. That's the best way to give that to you. But again, you have the trees, you have the a lot of plants, and you can see.
No, I'm reading a comment.
All right, so it's okay. But it's also about growth as well. So not necessarily spiritual growth. I feel this is growth with yourself. So with the trees starting to bloom and the growing up, I feel like it's you personally. The feeling you need to grow. But as I mentioned about the river, it's smooth. So I guess the position you're either coming into or you're feeling at the minute, you're in. You're in a happy place. So just press later. Also, daffodils. Can you take a yellow daffodil? Because there is a daffodil in this, but it could also be a symbolic thing of giving you the daffodil. And also with the card here, you see the little flag. It reminds me of like the medic sign. So it's healing again. It's giving you that healing. I don't know. I just just to finish on this, I just want to say about love. Although I just feel love. Like the spirit sending that healing and that love. You may need at the moment, but like you say, it's all about spiritual growth or growth within yourself. I do hope that made sense for you. Like I said, this is still a new thing with me on the
left knee, and it's your left leg you were slapping.
Oh,
well,
right.
She
okay.
said last knee. I think she means left, and it's your left that you were rubbing.
Oh, right. Okay. Because I've had to move my leg under the table because it was, which is weird. It's gone now, but it was just under my knee. It's just like irritating. So again, like you said, there's a healing there for you, and obviously spirit being around you and giving you that love and love and healing you need. So I do hope that was okay for you. No problem. It's all alright. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sounds like a dodgy profile. No, it's okay. So, like you say, this is the funny thing is, I was talking about this to my brother about the cards because we tried it last week, but obviously, unfortunately, we didn't really have enough people on. But I thought, we'll give it a go tonight. We'll try something different. So I do hope it's okay for you. I say so.
Teresa's agreeing. You did say left knee.
Oh,
and it is Viv's left knee.
Oh dear.
Right, we've gone back to Liam's comments.
Oh yes, sorry.
He wants to know about
send you my love, Viv.
He wants to know about contacting his spirit guide but he doesn't feel anyone around.
Sometimes though, it could be the time's not ready for your guide to come to you. Because some people, it took me 27 now. It took me. I was thinking about 25 when I first saw him. So it's a long time, and I was in the awareness class for quite some time. Meditation.
When I'm 40, and I'm just
you got.
I've seen mine. Yeah.
One thing I would say, meditation.
Yeah.
You can get some fantastic meditations on them. See, I feel like my teeth's gonna fall out. Oh dear. Sorry, I just gotta. You can just get right giddy. I don't know why. Meditation, YouTube. You can get guided meditations on there. You've done some YouTube meds.
Yeah.
YouTube meds. I don't know. YouTube meditation. Honestly, I love YouTube meditations. And you listen to a few, and you'll know when you get the right one. But yeah, meditation. That's key for anything, even with development. Because we spoke about that on the podcast, didn't we? Meditation is key. Even I had a reading from Derek Okora a couple of years ago, and he told me about meditation. He said it literally needs to be 15 minutes a day max, but it will just open your mind more and working with spirit. So I do hope that is okay for you. If you're not open to spirit, then you may not experience it. That's from Teresa. Very true. I guess everyone's experiences are different, aren't they? But yeah, just Carl said it there as well. Meditation is key. Honestly, I don't meditate enough. Even people who aren't necessarily open to spirit, just meditation and just that 5-10 minutes to yourself makes you feel better. Just in general life, I think. Does anyone else have any questions for us or anything they'd like to know, like a card or anything for you? You made me jump.
Sorry.
It's all right. You made me jump. Oh dear. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know we could do this on there.
No, they didn't.
Sorry, everyone. We're just we're on a new with the streaming software. We're still obviously figuring this out at the minute. Still a new thing for us. How are we doing on time? Okay, we got 5 more minutes, and then we will get set up for our little vigil this evening. And we are tonight going to work on the stairs because Yeah, because the lights.
Oh,
the
yes.
stairs,
Yes,
isn't it?
yeah.
And because obviously the stairs going upwards is where we do tend to be a lot of activity in there. So we are working with the stairs this evening. So we are excited for this. So hopefully, and we do have the flashing ball for you this evening. So we spoke about this in the past. I'll let you explain, Jay.
So when we went to the Winter Gardens in Morecambe, they had these balls there. You can put into Amazon, eBay, Paranormal, what do you call them? Interactive toys. That would probably be 20 quid.
Yeah, 20 quid
Yeah.
for two of them or something, isn't it?
That was 2 quid for two.
It's crazy. It's
I
the
put
same
in
exact thing.
Flashing cat ball.
Um,
It's exactly the same thing.
and obviously with these you have to touch them.
Yeah, you've got to touch it to make it move. You've got to make it move. Or give it one hell of a tap.
Yeah. But when we went to Morecambe for the investigation, we did have quite a few things happen like that. But we tend to have it more on our own, didn't we? When we sort of went off.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that. I'd like to go back there actually.
Or just sending you healing for your indigestion.
I'm okay. It's gone now. It was just very random. I don't get suffer with indigestion. So what do you think the afterlife looks like? Oh, I'll let you go first.
Do you know? I don't know. Because you see these films, don't you, where it looks like it's all white and fluffy.
It's like
I don't think it's like that. Whenever I think about it, it's like when I do my meditation. Like, what's the matter?
I don't know. It's just.
I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm sat here like this while you're talking.
No, I just got a whoosh of energy.
Well, excuse me.
I
apologise.
It's just sad. Sorry, go on.
It's like when I meditate, it's like a paradise, like a beautiful island, all green and sea and stuff, like rivers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And loads of flowers.
That does make sense. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry.
Audrey's put, I said healing for your suggestion. I said it's gone. But I know it's gone. She said healing, didn't you? Sorry, Audrey. He didn't even twig. Oh dear. Thank you for the
send it. Maybe you stop feeling sick.
Sorry. Thank you, Audrey. Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry. Carry on.
Sorry.
Do you want to get a glass of water?
No, that's going to go through eventually. Yeah. I envision that beautiful island sort of thing. Lots of green hills and flowers and butterflies and stuff like that. You know, like a proper Disney scene, if you will. Like
a proper, a countryside.
Yeah.
A beautiful setting, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, obviously, as you always say, you don't know until you get there, but I envision just something similar to this, but nicer. You know, it's love, innit? You're back with your family, you know, and because I always think for me, it'd be like when I go see when I meet up with my granddad when I go over, I'll be back at his house how it used to look. Because I do find when I meditate or when I'm working, I go to his house and he sits with me, which is, you know, like when he's around. So I feel like I would go back. That would be my heaven in all fairness, in the house with my nan and granddad. And I think I go back to that happy place, you know, happy place to earth more. If anyone watched I'm a Celebrity. But yeah, you didn't watch it, did you? Jordan, no, from Burnley. Did Happy Place to Earth more. And I think that's, like you're saying, it'd just be pure light and pure love and the purest energy probably, you know, you'd feel. I think. Yeah. What about everyone else? Teresa, what do you feel with that? Audrey, Carl, what do you perceive it would look like to you? Sorry, it could be one of them. Everyone's is different.
Yeah, well, I would have thought it would be. We've read the the same thing.
Yeah. Jason Stevenson has a lovely voice for meditation.
Okay.
Do you mean Jay or?
No.
You mean
Jason Stevenson?
Sorry. I didn't read that properly, did I? Right, okay. I'll have to. Is he on YouTube, Audrey? I'll take a look at that. I do like a good, especially a guided meditation, because sometimes you can wander off again.
When I was first looking into it, I went through so many. Can't listen to her voice, can't listen to her voice. Like I'm nothing against Americans, but really whiny American accent. Close your eyes.
All right, yeah. So it's makes it hard to settle.
Oh, shut up.
Makes it hard to settle.
Yeah. Yes, hon.
Ah, right, okay. Now let's have a look at that. Yeah, so everyone, Jason Stevenson, have a look on YouTube. Liam, we talked to Liam, weren't we, about meditation? So that'd be someone to.
He said he's going to give it a go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just in the comments. Sorry.
Yeah, he's going to give it a whirl. Hope you well, Liam.
Thank you very much for coming on and joining us this evening. So, Jay, do you want to go set the camera up on the hallway? You get a glass of water then if you want. I can. So we are going to start the vigil now. For those who have joined us, we have done this in the past, and we've had quite a few crazy experiences, to say the least, haven't we? I do enjoy this part, and a lot of the times it's just the energy in it. We haven't really had much physical things happen, but the energies and again we're doing this vigil part now. Whatever you feel, whatever you sense, is if it's a name, date, anything, even if it sounds silly, just write it in the comments, because it could be something to do with what we're doing here, or it could mean something for somebody else who's obviously watching this evening, which we have had in the past. So yeah, please do get your comments in on this. Whatever you feel, whatever you sense, whatever it is, please do write it in the comment. And this is my exciting bit, because I love doing this part, because it's got a bit bonkers in the past. Teresa has been on with us in the past, and where I can't even talk. And my voice goes absolutely crazy. Jay, if you angle that down a bit, I can see the camera in the thing. Carl has messaged us, the afterlife, I think, it's how you want it to be. There is love, light, and peace. I have seen my granddad and grandma in a cottage in a meadow. All right, okay, that's cool. So yeah, I think, as I always say, you don't know what it's like until you get there, but I feel like you will go back to that happy place, or that the familiar. I can't talk. Familiar place. I can't talk, man. It's started already. Oh dear. So we will have one camera on tonight. We'll probably move the camera around to another part. But we did have a thing of people saying that they couldn't see every camera angle properly. So, like you said, we'll move around. Do you want the ball? What did you do then?
It jumped out my hand.
So for those who didn't see that, after Jay caught it, let it go.
Of course, it just went.
So we got one more time for one more card reading. If anyone would like a card, where he feels, I've turned it off. Sorry. Wherever. What about where the door is? Because you will see it light up then.
Downstairs.
Yeah, at the bottom. If anyone we've got a chance for one more card reading. If you'd like a card, anyone, just let me know, and I'll get that done for you. Jay never could catch lol. Lily.
Who said that, Liam?
Yeah. Oh dear. So we will be setting up the camera in a minute. So I'm just going to put Jay on here just so you can sort of see what's happening. There you go. There he is. He was away.
Did you see this? Yeah.
Yeah. Can hear you fine as well, which is good. So I'll just turn that off, and then we'll get the lights off for you, and then we can get started, and we'll turn the lights off in here as well to get the energy settled for you. But I do, like you said, when I was meditating earlier, it was quite an interesting. Yeah, can you aim the torch somewhere? Cool. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, we'll get that camera on very, very soon. Teresa's picking up on a female named Lily.
We've had that before.
Have we?
Yeah, and I think it was Teresa that told us that before.
All right, okay.
Where? Near you.
Are you picking that up just around us, or is it to do with one of us, do you feel? Carla's also he's picking up a lady on the stairs. So everyone, if you don't mind, again, just sharing for us, get some more people involved with us, ready for this vigil. And like you said, just send your energy.
Lights off in here. All lights off.
Yeah, no, it's perfect because it's calm because these lights are off. Yeah. Just send out your energy, positive thoughts, and we'll see who we can get around us and who's with us this evening.
Yeah.
Like you say, it does tend to be a lot of energy, and even people, for those who are new, who've not experienced a vigil with us in the past, they tend to pick up. People feel a lot of the energy we tend to feel. Like, remember when I couldn't talk and there were 3 people? I know Teresa said this, she couldn't type properly, and it was pretty crazy. I'll just put this onto the side. Okay. Thomas Vale says hello.
Who?
Thomas Vale. Hello, Thomas. Welcome this evening, buddy. Carl's sending us some energy. Not around you. I feel she's in a doorway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've got the recorder as well, so we
Yeah,
can
I'm going to try that as well.
Yeah. I'll just put these cards away for everyone, and then we can get started. So we can give you a quick minute If anyone,
Let's go get a drink.
will you just put some water in that for me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we can get started. We'll just get some water. We've run out of drinks. We need to get you one of them kettles, you know what, stay hot all the time. You know, the big ones, like you have in a cafe. Can't remember what they're called. But that'd be perfect.
I've got a flask.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm going to give you half a cup.
Oh, it's cheers, everybody.
Yeah, mas.
Okay. Yeah, so Teresa says she feels this lady's in a doorway.
Okay.
Which wouldn't surprise me if it's that one. Unfortunately, you can't see. Because that's
when
where
I stood there, it's freezing cold.
Was it? Right, so we are. So for those who've just joined us, good evening. Welcome to Paranormal Living. This is a part which I'm sure you've all been looking forward to, which is a visual part. So we're going to get the camera on for you.
Can I just ask, why am I feeling so, I don't know, I'm like, I just want to run around and start jumping about. It's weird. I'm like, I don't know, the cars, if you can.
No. I feel really.
I don't know, all it is at the minute, I'm like this. And
that energy's there.
everything's there, like building up, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm like a kid, I just want to giggle.
This is good.
It's weird.
Yeah, this is a.
I've not had this before.
There's normally me.
It's normally
So
you.
you've
I'm
got
like
that
proper. I feel like I just
feel really cold behind the back.
I'm just all tingly everywhere, and I just want to.
Where's Sybil's cousin?
Sybil's got. Oh, hiya, Thomas. Yes, I remember Thomas.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us, Thomas. I can't remember picking up a lily before. Well,
It might not have been you then, Teresa. Sorry, I thought it was you.
Playful energy. Yeah,
A very playful energy, yeah, because it was really weird.
But haven't we had something about a child? Do you think about the possibility of a child being around here as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's get the camera on anyway. So
Okay.
that's what everyone's obviously waiting for. No, I'll make it that's better, isn't it? So you can
That's
see
better.
it.
They can see.
Okay. Everyone's okay. I know it's a tiny bit distorted. If you're wondering what the black smudge is at the bottom of the stairs, it is like rolled astroturf. Yeah, so that is not someone stood there. But we do have the ball there at the bottom of the stairs. So if you obviously, hopefully that will go off for us this evening.
Yeah.
It has gone on in the past. Never when we filmed though. Okay. So everyone will get ready to get started.
I'll
just turn this camera around. Here we go. Jay, do you want to do a call out? I know you're better at it than me. Jay's a master of calling out for us. He picked it up from the camera, didn't it? I can see it bloody brilliant, lol. Audrey's spot, I can see it bloody brilliant. I completely forgot the extra stuff was at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's put the recorder on.
Okay, now.
Recording now. Okay, so calling out to anybody that's here with us tonight on this staircase, in this flat, anywhere. If you want to make contact, cold breeze right on my hand. If you are around us this evening, we just want to make contact with you. If you can see the little red light here, can I show on the camera? If you can see the little red light, you're just speaking to there. Tell us your name. How many of you on the stairs or in the halls? Because this is where we hear you.
So remember everyone, sorry. If you are picking up anything, any names, any dates, anything, even if it feels silly or something, please do put it in the comment section below. And it could mean the world to someone, or just even to do with what obviously we're doing this evening. So please do comment. Please get your comments in, whatever you're feeling. Absolutely fantastic. We do have a message from Teresa, yeah?
Yeah.
Being told a lady having a coat on a coat hook, which has 5 hooks on it, painted white and fixed to the wall.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Thomas Bailey. Does anyone? Do you know anyone called Mary who was passed?
Uh,
I can't take that.
I do have an Auntie Mary. I had an Auntie Mary that died.
All right. Okay.
It was a long time ago.
Do you have anything else, Thomas, with regards to that?
So calling out to everybody that's with us tonight around here. We come with all the respect, with love and light. Just want to speak to you. If you don't want to speak, there is a ball at the bottom of the stairs. If you touch that ball, it will start to flash.
He's got very harsh told me.
Is it?
Yeah. Me,
Move
top of
to
me
you then,
back,
because I'm all right now. Right, stop the recording. I'm just going to have a listen back.
like between my shoulders. Like really cold. Carl's picked up the date of 1935.
All right, okay.
So I'll just make that screen a bit bigger. I will be back. So remember, everyone, anything, please do comment.
Excuse me.
Thomas has said, I usually pick up a lot. I used to go to spiritual church.
Oh,
Mary used to wear glasses.
I don't know.
Right.
She was like a great aunt, so I don't know her, but I know there was an Aunt Mary. I can't work out which one of these is my recording. Is that many?
Right, okay, no worries.
I have to listen to really.
Teresa put there, I'm sensing the lady at the bottom of the stairs, but she's round the corner on the right. Is there a doorway there?
Yeah, on to the next landing. Because I'm on the top floor, aren't I?
Oh, it's coming through before. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. I've just set my phone up as well, so we'll have the three screens coming on. But for some reason, it just seems to be feeding back everywhere. Do apologise.
Oh, sure. It's not that one.
Hello, Antonio Martin. Thank you for joining us this evening.
What was that then?
The dog.
Sound like a little kid laughing? Okay, so people say there's a lady around here. If you're just downstairs and round the corner, that means you're near flat 2. Would you come through the doorway?
She said, I mentioned she was in a doorway. Oh, this is Lily, apparently.
Okay, if there's a Lily. Lily, if you can talk into this, where the red light is, if it is you,
Excuse me. I should have made myself.
or if you make the ball flash at the bottom of the stairs, you walk past it and kick it. I'll probably scream, but it will flash. You feel stuck?
Yeah.
How do you mean? Oh, it's cold out here. Yeah, that's moving. I didn't touch it. That's great. I didn't touch it. I promise you I didn't touch it. But if I didn't touch it. I didn't get nothing on there. No. It's freezing up here, by the way. Cold. Really cold. Where I'm stuck here. Hello, so you know me. No. Oh, it's moving. I didn't touch it. You won't be able to see, will you? Yes. No, you can't see it. There's a decoration that I've got, but they do move a lot. Yeah. Yeah. There's no draft. If there is anyone here who would like to communicate with us, give us a sign that you are around us and with us this evening. Or I keep hearing boom, boom. Actually, you could do that again. You think about the dog, but it's coming from down at the bottom. Yeah. I hope it's picking up on here. The ball moving. Do you know what I was studying? It looks like it's getting brighter. It looks like it's moving to me. You don't think it's moving at the floor? Mine's just moving, yeah, it's focused. It'll find it. Of those, the balls. If the ball was moving, it would be flashing. So. Yeah, you know, it's just a black roll. Go check some of it. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, everyone. So, obviously, you gathered I did join Jay on the landing there. Right, we got that comment. So I'm just catching up with your comments here. Teresa Hall. She's such a character with a very funny sense of humour. And I just want to laugh.
Oh.
So if we keep aiming for that lady.
Yeah.
Who's with us?
Oh.
What?
It's got a really cold breeze going right round me. Like, you know, like someone's just walked past you.
Yeah.
If that's you walking past me and going down the stairs, you make a noise or make a bowl flash.
Actually, I just made the screen a bit bigger for everyone. Just
Can you copy this?
Jay, it looks like there's something on these stairs.
Looks like there's something on the stairs.
Like at the
Hmm? I am now. I'm here. Right, nothing there. Probably a bit of tinsel. And that's not moving. But the other side of it. No. Nothing there. Oh, that was me. I'm alright, it's on 90%.
Alrighty, everyone. Trees, but my energy just changed all of a sudden because the male has joined you. He's making me feel sick. Also, a heavy feeling on my chest, shortness of breath.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been
That's what I've been
feeling
having for ages.
about a gentleman. I've got the name Derek was coming
Derek?
to my head, but I wasn't sure if that, was just there or if it was what I was picking up on. It's weird. And Carl's put the same. I got a fast heartbeat all of a sudden.
That's downstairs.
Hmm. I just want to say, I get the feeling of a soldier. That's honestly what I'm picking up on. But that's all I've got at the minute. So I don't know what's with the soldier, what it means. But it can, the green uniform.
Mm-hmm.
That's like World War One kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of a uniform with the things around the legs. That's just what's coming to my mind. Teresa's put, feel the male is looking over the banister facing towards the camera. And I'm going to tell you something now, Teresa. I keep looking at that corner and as if there is someone stood there. So I can totally take that. I'll just make this a bit bigger for you.
Is that you? All right. Okay. Yeah, what's that? Sorry. Give me a minute. Weird, is it? Sick. If that is you affecting me, stand back and leave me alone, please. Show yourself another way. Make a noise. Whistle. Can you do this?
Okay, Teresa, no worries. We'll see when you come back on. There's a very weird feeling. Odd. You like feeling. For those who wonder what that noise is, there's a dog. She's in the front room with me. Just feeling confused more than anything. How are you feeling, Joe? Just remember, anyone, whatever you're picking up on, whatever you're feeling, names, dates. Obviously, thank you so far, Teresa and Carl, and everyone else who's commented with us. But like I said, just please do comment below. Let us know how you're feeling. Oh, what's going on here? I feel weird. Yeah, it's very heavy energy. I agree there, Carl. You alright?
Huh? Did you?
I thought it was you.
No.
Um,
That was the air freshener.
no, not that. That was it. Wasn't. I honestly heard someone breathing in the front room with me. That was weird. Because not when the dog was in all, were you?
Still there.
But it was over by the tears.
Okay.
That's weird, man. And it's going like ice. It's going like really cold here. Really cold. You feel all the energy. You sort of just right there, right? So it's all sort of here. A lot of cold energy. Feel it all. Right, I'll get the screen back on for you. We are going to be around this evening as well. So, we're going to give it another what time we're on. We're going to give it another couple of minutes, and then we'll get the camera moved for you, and then we'll move on to the landing to where the banister is, because I know Teresa said about a gentleman looking over, and I do feel like there is someone around that banister because it just keeps taking my air. So we will be moving around for you, but we're going to give it another couple of minutes. So, for those watching, did anyone see anything up the stairs then? Excuse me. As if it was maybe, obviously, I know the astroturf's on there, but wasn't there. It was like against the wall. Did anyone else see that or feel anything then? So everyone just sort this out for you. No, that's not the right one.
Sorry, I'm being attacked by the dog. Yeah.
Carl, where do you feel that with it? Where do you feel that what's happening? Is it at the bottom of the stairs, or do you just feel it's around us in general? What are you feeling with that?
What's that?
Hmm?
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't really come out, did I? I can feel a male staring. Here is the dog. So if anyone hears me hanging, it is the dog. Oh dear. It is ice cold here.
yeah.
It's like this side now. It's weird. Keeps changing. Really cold. You're like a fridge.
Mm.
And it weren't this cold earlier until. Carl's put on the stairs before.
Okay.
I'll make that screen bigger again. So remember, everyone, comment. Get whatever you feel, sense, see, anything. Please do write it in the comment section.
Well, okay. Yeah. In there? That window, the window. That window. Oh, right.
Right, everyone. So we're just going to take that off. So we're just going to move the camera now for you. Jay's on the stairs, so we're going to move the camera. We've got the place we normally go to, so we're going to face towards the landing down the stairs to the banister. If that makes sense for you. So we're just going to do. Sorry, I'm clearing my mouth. I'm talking. Do apologise.
What are we doing?
We're going to move the camera, my friend. Where the door is.
Downstairs.
No. Onto the landing, but you know, like facing the banister down to the top of the stairs. That makes sense. Sorry, but the energy is very. It's weird again tonight. But it's so cold. It's all just here. It's all freezing. I can't see. Let me have a look for you. Move it further back so we get the full banister. If that makes sense. So Jay's just setting the camera up now for you, so we can move it. Or just see some activity on the side stairs where the staircase is, where you are. So it's probably a good idea we have moved the camera to that part then.
Look around.
I will have a look for you. It's a bit dark.
Well, get the talk.
Yeah, but that it's so honestly, Joe. So, friends, it's freezing. Yeah, I think that's a good angle. Yeah, just turn the camera just up a tiny bit, if that makes sense. And turn it right. Yeah, that's perfect. Right there, yeah. Perfect. Just while he does that, I can obviously talk about it. So, honestly, it's so cold. That's perfect. So James just set the camera out for you, so we can have a bit of a different angle. Because yeah, we did have about 3 cameras set up last time, but a lot of people said it was a bit too small, unfortunately. So obviously we can flitter back and forth with the camera. That's perfect.
No.
Hmm?
All right. No.
Can you move the torch a bit, just make it a bit brighter? There you go, perfect. Oh, man, it's so cold.
Oh my god, it's freezing. Nice cold.
I don't know if anyone saw it then, but I can see they look like someone had moved then, where the banister is. You know, on the side of the banister, it's on it. So, Jim, stand at the side of the banister, where I can see the diagram. So there, it looks like someone just moved then. Trees holding back. Welcome back to Trees. Thank you for rejoining us. I'm feeling a bit more grounded. It is absolutely like an ass in here. Freezing. Carl, trains connected, sensing a suicide nearby. Yeah, the audio, the text do keep moving, which is weird. Because they were having to get the camera on them, but they keep shifting. And there's no breeze in the hallway or anything, so it's rather a bit just a bit strange. So I'll make it a bit of full screen for you, and then
really good. Really, really, really. And I'm still here by the lamp, still. I'm quite where we are now. I'm over here. If that is you moving the decorations on the chandelier, if you could stop that, make it stop. Or if it is you, make it go worse. Yeah. Okay.
so we're just going to swap cameras, Legend, because it's just a tiny bit distorted. So we're just going to use my phone, as long as it doesn't die, because every time I've done this, it seems to do.
It's your battery, yeah.
Which is very bizarre. Jeff, I'm just going to cover my friend, and I can sort this out for you all. Oh, it's cold.
It is, isn't it? Shall I put the heating on? Yeah, all right.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's
Sorry for
that
swearing.
bracelet. Sorry, and apologise for the swearing.
Do apologise, really do apologise. See, we have no bleep on her, innit?
So I don't feel sick now coming in here.
What's that?
What?
Are you moving?
No, sat still. Wow, I can hear.
I saw this one down. I said something moving. Huh. Right, it should be okay now.
It is dark, isn't it?
Is that clear though?
It's dark. It's clear, yeah.
You just need to leave.
Right, cheers. Right, guys, while I was away, I
Sorry.
kept. Ah,
You need to leave. Sorry, everyone. I do apologise. I You left the studio. Sorry, but we just changing the camera. I'll move it that much. But I did hear it made me jump, as you gathered. Something moved on the landing, like that kind of noise. It's weird. It freaked me out. Sorry, I gotta put you back on there. Go on, I'll let you give the comment. I'll slow down.
so Teresa said, right, guys, while I was away, I kept, and I'm still being shown a male with a kitchen knife in his hand. Right hand. He's at least 6 foot tall, thin, gaunt face. Why am I hearing a voice? I'm wearing a grey suit. He's still stood looking over the banister. Why are you looking like that? I was sort of like that.
Told you that, Manister.
You need to make that light 'cause we can't really see on there, can we? That decoration's still going for it though. There's no windows in my hallway. I mean, I get that they do move slightly.
Let's just stop this light out.
That's perfect. What have you done?
Nothing.
You holding it?
Yeah. Trying to think, to rest it.
Mm,
Hold on it. Move that. Is that any better?
yeah.
Yeah.
Where have you put it?
On top of the box.
All right.
It's a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very strong energy. I am still feeling really sick to my stomach. I could throw up. Excuse me. It's Teresa. It's absolutely fine. I've had that feeling quite a long time. More so when I was out there.
I'll just take our camera.
And to be honest, that is where Liza goes and barks a lot.
Is it?
Shall I go back out there?
If you want to. I have asked my to come and do a sweep through.
I can't climb over there. I'm short man with little legs.
I asked my grandma to do a sweep through there. Because I think we need to do a shut down properly now.
I don't know if it's just cold or whether it's cold. You know what I mean?
You probably won't be able to hear GA that well because the microphone on my phone doesn't seem to work that well.
Can you hear me?
You what, sorry?
I was talking to them saying, can you hear me?
No. But I can repeat what you're saying anyway. Oh dear. It's very, very weird. I'm cold. I'm colder than I was when I got here.
If that is you making the decorations move, because none of the others are moving.
No. So Jay's just asking if that is in moving the decoration.
If it is you making the decorations move, can you make them go even more? Don't know if you saw that, but that middle one just went really fast then. Could you make the middle one really, really move? You know, the big white star, snowflake.
We've got a YouTuber. Gene, hello, welcome to Paranormal Living. Thank you for joining us this evening. So we are doing a live vigil at the minute. So anything you feel, sense, pick up, please do. Then anything you pick up, see, sense, please do right now. Teresa's put, ask him to drop the knife on the floor and then listen for a sound.
Okay. Okay, if you are stood on the top of the staircase with a knife in your hand, could you drop it now, please? Just drop it on the floor. Or tap it on something.
What was
That was Liza.
that was right spinning now that day.
They're really going for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
None of the others are moving. I've got tinsel on all the pictures and none of them are moving.
Welcome, Gene.
Similar decorations that hanging from the chandelier up here and they're not moving behind me. Could you make it really move? Move your arm through it. Whoa.
I saw that. Seemed to move a lot more.
Was you? Thank you very much.
I'm going to make this. That's proper moving. I know, unfortunately, you can't hear Jay, but I'm just going to make this bit of a bigger screen. So, like I said, anything anyone picks up sensors, please do write it. Right, I think we need to sort it down here,
What's up?
So I just thought I was very cold and that guy was really coming on strong. And I'm ready for someone picking up shit and stuff going on. You can't hear it, so
Because I don't normally have anything negative.
is it Carl? Remember that dream I had?
Mm-hmm. Are you? Wait a minute. Are you a negative spirit? If you are, make those decorations really move.
So Jay's just asking to move the decorations again. I was just wondering because, like you say, unfortunately, the microphone's not working.
Do you mean there's any harm? If you do, make them move.
That'd be more residual. Like
Yeah.
Because when it's something about a gap.
No, it wasn't this flat though. It's downstairs. And you didn't stab her, he strangled her.
Thanks, Teresa. It's strange how not all the decks are moving. Just the one, isn't it?
No, there's a few.
Is that?
Yeah.
It might just be the camera, you can't really see that well.
Yeah, wrong way. But the one in the middle's really going for it. That second one, I don't know if you can see on there, it looked like it was bouncing like that.
Yeah.
Like a spring.
I see your comment, Audrey. Audrey's put feels in my guys protected me from bad energy. I have, to be honest, we never have negative here.
Never, ever.
I've never had any
And
issues.
people that lived here before and nothing negative.
And I have also asked my granddad to come forward and do a sweep as well. And we've asked our guys to come forward and obviously just do a sweep to make sure obviously we are safe. Because you've always got to make sure you have that protection up. Right, okay. Weird.
Just stopped here now.
Hmm.
Slightly moving, but not as much. Can you make it spin? That's it. Keep going. Keep going. It's going. Right, that's no flex.
Teresa, which door do you mean? Is it the one sort of straight in front or the one on the left? Which door do you feel it is? If you can let us know, I'll just put it back to full screen for you.
Liza, wait, get off.
Okay, can you hear us now? I do apologise about. Oh, can't talk. I do apologise about that. It's the sound back on. For some reason the microphone's decided to mute, and I don't know why. So yeah, we are focusing on that door. Jay, like I said, Jay's on the landing, just where the.
You said something about my bedroom door.
Yeah.
Without it.
It feels like there's some gentleman stood in front of there. Yeah, Jay's just going to stand in the doorway. Excuse me. How do you feel stood there? Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear. I'm sorry about that. I do apologise. Right. What are we doing? Okay. Sorry, just checking the time. Anyone else picking up on anything or feeling anything, sensing anything around us this evening? So Jay's just asking to touch the Father Christmas.
Can you see me? That?
Yeah, just.
Yeah. Can you see down there? You can't see down there.
No.
Father Christmas is looking at me this way.
Yeah, okay.
He's not facing that way.
It's moved. It's moved.
Yeah.
I'm back in a second one. Is that? Hello, Ron. I'm back. Yeah, I did say the camera in the hallway is a bit temperamental for the microphone, so I do apologise. I did feel someone touch my back, which was weird. And the Santa Claus, which I was showing you, has what you did see on the thing on the footage has moved. So obviously just put it back now. Anyone else feeling anything or sense anything? It's rather strange to say the least. Trees Rest, how you feeling, Jay? cold.
Icy cold right behind me.
Really cold.
Just about here.
Yeah. Carl said he feels like it's not not a bad spirit, just a heavy energy, interested in what's going on, likes to be noticed. Teresa's asked Carl if he's picking anything up with us. Obviously, Carl has just put that. Doesn't feel it's a negative spirit. It's just a heavy energy, and obviously wants to see what's going on and intrigued, obviously, what we're up to. Very weird. So I'll just put the big screen back on, and I will be back in a sec just so you can have another look. Just so everyone know where Jay is. For those who didn't realise we were sat there, he's asking to give us a wave. So you know, obviously, that he is there. The energy's changed a lot now. It doesn't feel as heavy as it did earlier on, as what we was experiencing about 20 minutes ago or so. It was a bit very weird then, but it seems to have doesn't seem to be as heavy and as that feeling of what's the word? Like an authority figure. It doesn't feel like that kind of gentleman. Is that mirror on the wall on the stairs? As I'm being drawn to it. Where are palm trees? I'll just make that a big screen for you.
There isn't a mirror on the stairs. There isn't a mirror.
Yeah, there's not a mirror on the stairs. I've just made the screen a bit bigger for you. There's some pictures, but yeah, there's no mirror on the stairs. What is it you feel like you're being drawn to? Apologise if you can hear that. It's my breath. Them decorations are going a bit again. I just felt, thank you guys. I wasn't sure what my guide was doing. I just felt his presence was really strong on the side of my head. So heavy energy. Makes sense to me now. Yeah, I think sometimes, when you feel a bit nervous, or they will come in, and obviously just to let you know that they are there and that they are obviously looking after you. That's a dog. And looking out for you, and obviously just to let you know that they are there. So obviously then if you do feel a bit frightened, for example, sometimes, or just a bit threatened, obviously that they are around you and looking after you. I'm not actually sure what that is. I think it's just a reflection of
There is reflection on the wall.
yeah, I thought it was. She's just put a white light, I thought it was a mirror. I think it's just a reflection from the torch.
No, not the reflection of the decorations.
Decorations stop moving.
No, it's still going.
Hold on, they're moving again. Sorry, it looked like it stopped. Oh, the dog. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Audrey, don't worry. Never stop learning. I'm just glad you're here to be a part of it with us, and I hope, I hope you're enjoying what we're doing. And let's say thank you for being with us. We are glad you're here with us. Okay, so I'm just going to make that screen bigger again. I will be back in about 20 seconds or so, just so you can have another big look at the screen. Like I say, remember, anything you feel, sense, write it down. Teresa's put, my sister's just gone. Still feel a bit heavy on my chest, but not as bad as before. I definitely agree that the energy's completely changed. It's a lot calmer than what it was, to say the least. But like I said, we have asked spirits to come around us and just do a sweep of the place. How are you feeling, Jay?
All right.
You feel okay now?
Yeah, still got the breeze around me though.
Yeah.
It's like in front of me now.
Sorry about that one. Pressing the wrong button. Pressing the wrong button then. Yeah, it's very crazy. All right, we're going to just change the camera one more time to do another angle for you. So let's take 2 seconds. For the last part of our video tonight, and again, just thank you very much for tuning in, everyone joining with us. We really do appreciate it. They say this is the last one before till after Christmas now, so thank you so far. But yeah, let's sort the camera angle out, and then we're all good. Totally agree, Carl. Definitely. But like you said, I've asked my granddad and things to come forward, and obviously my granddad is like the one who protects me. So no doubt it is to do with that. Excuse me. Teresa has asked, what's going on in the area? My still if she would like a cup of tea, as I'm being shown her holding a china cup and saucer with pink flowers on it. Lily, if you are with us this evening, obviously Teresa is sensing you around us, and you used to like a cup of tea. Would you like a cup of tea now? Would you like to join us for a cup of tea? Oh, I feel weird. My breathing's got really heavy. Weird. It's crazy how the energy changes so fast. Right, we'll just go change the camera angle for you. Jay, do you just want to take over a minute? What's that?
My phone. My alarm going off.
It's a what?
My alarm.
Your alarm?
My alarm set for 5 in the morning. Why would
What?
I have an alarm set for 11 o'clock at night?
Oh,
That was my alarm that wakes me up for work.
why's it going? It's 11 o'clock at night. It's Lily ringing you.
5:30.
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
How weird. Do you want to just take over a minute and then I'll sort the camera out?
When you left come out first.
That's weird.
That is very strange.
Audrey has put, my guys left me now. My feet were freezing and now they're really warm and the soles of my feet. Yeah. I'll just let Jay take over, everybody. Jay can answer your questions. That was weird. I've also been ringing you.
No. Embarrassingly enough, you know somebody will ring me. It's Wonder Woman is my ringtone.
Is it?
Yeah. That's very strange. It's Lily ringing me. It could be, yeah. Yeah, Lily, if you are there, do something else. Yeah, while you're there, yeah. Excuse me, guys. Have you took the car out?
Yeah.
Where is it? On the table. Where's what? I don't understand that at all. Why my alarm went off.
I'm sorry, Tim. Yeah, as long as you see the car, that is the main thing. So, we have set a car up now, which is what obviously we use as a trigger object. So we'll call that in a minute.
Ask her to bring you a cup of tea and a China cup and sauce. I'd love a cup of I'd love a cup of coffee. You like tea, don't you?
I had recently, I told you.
You've had a thing for tea or yeah. Yes, Carl, I'm not so bad. I feel a bit weird, to be honest. If I'm honest. I was freezing cold on that staircase. I mean, freezing cold. And all my back, I can feel like it's like, I don't know.
Sorry, just like
All the back, I can feel it all across my back.
yeah.
Like I'm stood in front of a fridge.
Sorry, this is Jeff. You can
It's like I'm stood in front of a fridge.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a weird noise.
So if there's anybody out there on the hallway, there is a little blue car on the set of drawers near the snowmen. You may have noticed my Christmas tree is not there anymore. Yeah, the dog decided to rip it down. So if you can just give the car a push, make it move. Lily, if you're out there, or the gentleman, because I felt like there's a man out there.
That authority man, the authority figure now.
But not negative.
No. Lily, could you bring us a cup of tea?
Come on, Lily, set my alarm off again.
That was weird.
I'm just glad I've changed the alarm back to the next one.
Wow, what was it? Was it so?
Get your out of bed. Well, the girls at work had it, so I found it. I went, yeah, they'll do. It's gone now.
What?
That coldness on my back.
It didn't feel as cold as it was in this corner because it was freezing.
See, that's what I had sat out there, outside my bedroom door. And I've never felt anything there before.
Oh.
Not in my bedroom, no.
Weird, isn't it? Oh, sorry.
So I just put my hands around the door, thinking, is there a breeze coming through my bedroom? But all the windows are shut. Well, there's only one window on my bedroom. That's closed. My bathroom window's closed.
Just got one. Yeah. Let's take us off a minute.
Hi, Emily. What are you doing up at this time of night?
So we're going to do about 5 more minutes, everyone, of this evening. So I do hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed being with us again. And thank you for tuning in. And all your comments, it's been fantastic. I really, really do appreciate it.
Can I just tell my niece to get off here and go to bed? Otherwise, she'll be having nightmares. And she'll never come and visit me again.
Oh, dear.
The George is around you again.
Uncle George. Yeah. I know he's around that. I've been told that in the past.
He probably has, Emily. You know what your dad's like. Thanks, Carl.
Cheers, pal. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in with us. Like you said, we hope you enjoyed it. Listening to well, like you said, we will after Christmas and everything have some new venues where we can obviously. I'll tell this off now. A lovely experience, guys. Thank you for my carrying. You're very well.
Can't talk.
You're very welcome, Audrey. Wish you a very Merry Christmas. And see you in 2021. Like I say, we do have some upcoming stuff we do have planned, don't we? So we can get that all sorted and get some new lives going as well.
If my alarm starts going off at silly o'clock in the morning now, I shall be messaging you, Teresa.
Thanks, Emily, for all that. Oh dear. All right, let's we'll get the stream. I thought someone stood there, but I realised it's caught.
It's the coat. Yeah, it's reflecting off the coats. God,
Excuse you. Oh, man, it's been a strange old evening again,
hasn't it? It's been up, down, weird. I thought I saw somebody stood outside there. Probably did, to be honest. But
I keep staring out there. It just.
so it could be because that's why she goes mad.
Why is it too?
What?
What do you mean? Do you mean the camera?
Emily, we're doing a ghost hunt in your Uncle Jason's flat because Uncle Jason's got ghosts. Okay? That's why I told you to get off.
I love your lives, guys. They're so calm and relaxing without any drama. Been a great night. Oh, you're very welcome, Teresa. So we are just about to finish now. Just again, everyone, just thank you so much for tuning in and getting involved with us. This chair is ridiculously creaky.
Very creaky.
We really, really do appreciate all your input, all your comments, all your involvement with us. It's been an amazing night, and just thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. It's been amazing. I mean, when you asked me to do it, I never thought it was going to be this much fun, to be honest.
I know.
I mean, I've always been into the paranormal. And
it started off as podcasts and now turned into videos.
Yeah.
And we do have a podcast
in my house.
Yeah. We do have a podcast out on Thursdays also.
Yes, we do.
Do remember to get us on the podcast.
Paranormal Living. Is that it now?
Yeah.
Or is it still called Paranormal Living?
It's Paranormal Living Podcast. The podcast is Paranormal Living Podcast. It's come to that time of the night, I think.
It has, It's 11, and my niece has said Uncle Jason is the best. Oh. Obviously he is, yes, thanks.
Cheers, Carl. Thank you very much, buddy.
Blessings to you too, Teresa. Thank you very much.
I think that's one thing, we did want. It's not about drama with us. It's about being respectful and doing it properly.
Yeah. Sure.
St. Alway. Just having a look. Finally from us, thank you very much, everyone. We'd both like to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Here's to 2021. And, just thank you. That's all I can say is just, thank you for everything.
Have a lovely Christmas. Stay safe.
Adios.
Adios.
See you next live. I think it's Emily's on the page, so if you do want to watch it.
Yeah, you can always go back and watch kids doing weird things. You can always go back and watch it, Emily. All right.
It's on there forever.
Yeah, it's on there forever.
We've got a few other live feeds on there, aren't there? So if anyone wants to catch up. So yeah, remember Thursday, everyone, we'll have a podcast out, last podcast of the year. It's pretty much everything.
I think so, yes. Thank you very much for all your input tonight. It's been brilliant.
Yes, we'll still be putting things out on Facebook for you, even though there won't be another live feed. But this will be obviously the last one for the year. So I've said it a few times. I'm going to say it again. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
From Paranormal Living. And we will see you all very, very soon. Good night. Love and light. God bless you all.
Bye.
Take care. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Adios.